Hi guys, welcome back to Sarah TV. I'm Ratak Pata, your usual host of Mist. I'm back. I've been away for a while, just taking a little bit of a breather because I've been just so busy behind the scenes doing trainings and all. So the trainer was exhausted, guys. But the trainer is back. Your usual host is back, continuing with the financial literacy education, something that I'm very, very close to my heart and very passionate about. The last episode that we shot, we actually had in studio to actually talk about estate planning. Very, very important to plan for your estate. These are your assets. Our next episode that we are going to shoot with we're going to be talking about trusts. You see, these are normally topics, and these are things and plans that you have to do with your attorney. And with an attorney herself, so hence I brought her in. Let's talk about these things and why to the T, and for you also to understand. All right, so today I want us to talk about retirement planning, which is also part of your estate planning, because with retirement is that you have to be accumulating assets for you to actually also be able to relax when you are retired. That forms part of your estate as well, so it is part of it. It's all connected. So let's plan for our retirement today. All right, welcome back. So now why do we need to plan for retirement, and when should we start planning for retirement? These are the questions that I normally get from clients or from everybody asking why do I need to plan for it, and when should I start planning for it? I'll start with the when. The when is sooner you start working, the better. Okay, you need to have your retirement plan as soon as you start working. If you haven't started it and you've been in it for a while now, in employment for a while now, and 10 years in, and you don't have a plan for retirement, start. You've been in it for 20 years, you haven't planned for retirement, start. It's never too late. The sooner you do it, the better for you. All right, why do we need to plan for retirement? Why do we need to plan financially for it? First, you will not work forever. It's very, very inevitable. You are not going to work forever. It also just helps you plan for your future expenses, because you will still have expenses even when you are not working. Well, it's also a good way to break the black tax generation. For me, that is something that I normally make sure I even preach in my trainings on the importance and the how to break the black tax generation, because once you have your retirement plan in place, then you do not burden your children to have to take care of you financially. You have this plan and you are able to take care of yourself financially, or your assets as per se are able to take care of you, not necessarily your children have to pop out any money. So it actually breaks that black tax generation, and it's something that I preach so much that we need to break. It starts with this generation, that we need to break the black tax generation and stop burdening our children to take care of us. And then it also provides you with financial freedom. All right, so now today I want to talk about not today basically, but this week I want us to talk about the 6 steps. Today I'm gonna do 2, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do another 2, and then the other day, and then Friday I'm gonna do another 2, so that we actually plan properly. I don't want to make the episodes too long. Now, two steps today. We're gonna be talking about 6 steps. So today we're gonna be 2 steps to plan for your retirement. First, you need to set your retirement goals. What do you see yourself doing post-retirement? Do you see yourself on holiday? Do you see yourself being able to go to the beach whenever you want? Do you see yourself living in this beautiful country home there with your old man or your old woman, or alone, whatever you want to do, or with your grandkids visiting? Where do you see yourself post-retirement? Very, very important to set your retirement goals. And one thing that I always just suggest to my clients is that really think about it deeply. At least list about 20 of them if you have to. What do you see yourself doing in retirement? What do you want your retirement to look like? Like I mentioned, you see yourself traveling, country home, having assets, surrounding you, and the just different streams of income. Do you see yourself consulting as and when you want, or doing some lecturing, or doing some gardening, whatever you want to do? Start writing the goals now. And remember, with any goals that I have mentioned, because you do need your life goals that you have to be planning every year, but you also need to be planning for your retirement goals. Arrange your goals into short term, into medium term, and long term, and put money on those goals. Well, okay, how much will I need for me to achieve these goals? For me to travel every year post retirement, how much will I need for me to get this home? First of all, how much will I need now for me to get this home? How will I maintain that home? You see, those are the goals that you need to think about. How am I going to be taking care of myself? Who will I be with? Do I want my grandkids to visit me often? Do I want to live near where my kids are? What do you want to do? That is your retirement goals. Do you want to live in the city? Do you want to live in the country? Or you want to live in the country but near the city so that you can have access to facilities? What do you want to do? It's very, very important. Whom are you going to live with? Are you going to be with your wife? Are you going to be with your husband? And if they're not there, who else can be there to be with you? Those are the things that you need to think about. You need to think about, do I want an old age home? Do you want a home-based care? Because it's also part of your retirement, because you're going to get older post 65 and you're going to get older, so you need to have those type of plans. And then another way to plan, another step to plan for your retirement is assessing your current financial position. You need to take stock of where you are today. You need to check your net worth. Very, very important. How do you calculate your net worth? Your net worth is just basically an accumulation of your assets versus your liabilities. What are assets? Assets are such things like your house, your car, your investments, your jewelry, all that. Those are your assets. And then your liabilities will be whom you are owing money. So let's say you own a home. If you own a home and it's still with the bank, that's a liability. It's not an asset yet for you. If you are still owing the bank with your car, that's a liability. It's not an asset yet to you. So this is why it's also very important to ensure that you really work hard towards clearing your debt as fast as possible before you actually retire. So these things actually now become your assets and they can form part of your net worth. That's where you need to also check. You need to assess your retirement budget needs. What are you going to need when you are retired, budget wise? You'll and what will basically support your lifestyle post-retirement. Would you want to still maintain this lifestyle that you are living now? If you want to still be able to maintain it, you need to really think about, is my pension, let's say you do have a pension with your work, wherever that you're working, do know that a percentage of that will be your salary, not how much you are currently earning. So you need to plan properly, accumulate assets that will bring you another streams of income. Make those type of plans. And I always say as well, you also need to make other plans besides financial plans or whatever. You need to be able to say, what am I gonna do with myself when I actually retire? Because you're going to be bored. You're not going to be doing anything, so you're going to be bored. So you need to be able to say, what am I going to do? So what I normally also include in my trainings is that you need to actually plan for your retirement. Start doing your side hustles now. Start doing your passion work now. Whatever that you are passionate about, start it now, so that even when you are retired, you can continue running it. Because just because you are retired doesn't mean you have to stop functioning, right? It actually can even deteriorate your age even further if you actually are doing nothing with yourself, because it's going to frustrate you. Human beings, we are born to be in movement, we are born to be active. So you need to be able to know what you're going to do with yourself post-retirement, and start planning for it now. Start accumulating and investing so that you can have the different streams of income post-retirement, and also to maintain the lifestyle that you would want. Like we talked about the country home, that country home, it will need to be be acquired as soon as you are still not retired yet. You do not want to be buying you want to be buying your home post with your retirement package. No, we are going to be talking about how to plan for your retirement package as well. So like I said, think about it and know that the pension that you have planned for will not be enough. The pension that you are currently investing in with your employer will not be enough for the lifestyle that you are probably living now, and you would like to have more. You would like to have options, to be able to have the freedom to travel, to do anything that you want to do, but you should have created those income streams for yourself. This is it for now. Tomorrow I will actually be posting about evaluating your retirement risks. I'll be also be talking about your health care. You need to understand what your health care will be like post retirement. Those are things to think about. Those are things to consider. Very, very critical information that I'm sharing, and I really need you to understand. It doesn't matter even when you're 25, even if you're 35, you're 45. Start thinking about those things now and actually start maximizing now. Accumulate the assets, accumulate the investments, so that you have a comfortable life, have the freedom to do what you want to do. I hope this was a helpful episode for you. I wish you nothing the best for your life. Take a good rest if you're feeling tired, guys. Let's take it easy. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's take care of our finances. Remember, taking care of your finances is self-care as well. I wish you nothing but the best, and bye for now.